Hey, what's going on, everybody? I locked into DJ FMI, and this is my personal channel. But y'all seen the intro. Let's get straight to the news. Now, I'm going to present this video here. Blueface his allegations are crazy right now. Let's get straight to it in the video. I'm going to react with y'all live. I do want to preface this and say these are allegations, and they're not against Blueface. They're against his entourage. So just keep that in mind. Shout out to Poetic Flakko. He covered the video. Let's react to it live together.
One of the groupies on Blueface tour bus has came forward to make some pretty horrifying allegations. The allegations are really terrifying. She has dropped multiple videos trying to get people to convince her, but the only problem with people believing her or believing she's telling the truth is the fact that her story contradicts whenever she tells it. The story contradicts the facts, and a lot of it doesn't make sense whatsoever. And everything about this situation just come across as clout chasing.
VPR.
She's not alleging that Blueface himself did anything to her.
At least she looking all right. You feel me? Because if she was looking crazy, not saying this is all justified. We're gonna watch the video and see what happened. I'm just saying the young lady looks all right. That just just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Let's get back to the video, y'all.
She's alleging that people who was on the tour bus did something to her. So the Blueface tour stopped in Washington. Now, they had a lot of troubles in Washington even before she came forward. There was another girl who went viral for seemingly like having a panic attack and yelling and screaming for cheating on her boyfriend of 11 years on the tour bus.
I'm not one of these Seattle. I'm not a white outside. I was with that 11 years.
She going on. She's saying that shit with her chest.
Hit that block. She going through something. Hit that.
Now, is this the same girl? Is this the same girl? That's what we gotta ask, because it don't look like the same girl. Like, look at the edges. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. We're gonna have to figure out if this is the same female. This how I look on the wake up. So y'all see on a hot summer day. I ain't knocking her. So I mean, she on Blueface tour bus with the gang in them. With the gang in them. I see it. Back to video.
No weird. No weird.
Come on, mama, like I said, let's double back.
Ooh, rematch. We need a rematch. She want a rematch. She need a rematch.
They be wild on the tour bus, y'all.
Yeah, homies. Yeah, homies.
You don't want to suck your security guard's
room. Yeah, you did go to. She think going on in Yakima.
You might do it on this. From the train to the bus.
She going nuts, y'all.
All right, 1 through 10. How?
I'm not gonna lie, boo. Boo, but she's weird. It's too
Straight. Straight though.
It's something in that Washington water, man, because all of the troubles and allegations came from Washington. They didn't have this issues in no other city. The tour been going on for about a week. They hit a couple of stops. Washington has been their biggest source of despair and drama. Now the Aaliyah girl.
This is nuts. So if you telling me the girl from the intro of the video is the same girl that we just seen just now in that video going wild, I hope not.
She didn't really have a viral video. Nobody knew that anything happened to her on the tour bus. Nobody really knew that she was even involved with anybody on the tour bus. She took it upon herself to do an interview where she starts off by claiming that she believes something happened to her, but she don't know for sure something happened to her.
First off, right, my thing is, if you on a tour bus and you got a relationship of 11 years, I'm just going by the video, y'all. Why are you on the tour bus? It's one thing to like the artist, and I've toured, and we've had people on the tour bus that appreciate our set, and I'm still even asking myself, like, why y'all here? You know what I mean? Like that. Now she viral doing interviews, and then her whole relationship fucked up. See, this when the soundboard come in.
Because she has no memory and no recollection. And I guess because that didn't get enough attention, she then changed up her story and began to make direct accusations.
I never said you raped me.
First though, the video got to start with, I never said you. Shout out to we're gonna cut this part out, but This is nuts. Instagram, and I just want you to know, Instagram, the messages are encrypted. And if she's alleging that, on any of this happened, maybe she should go to the cops and not do interviews. I don't know. I know it being a different time. I got like my Unc beard going on, but at the same time, though, you got to head to the cops, mamas. You got to head to the cops. Back to the video. Crazy times.
I asked what happened because the last person I remember being with was you. My memory is very in and out, foggy. I remember going into a room, which was dark, right? I remember you handing me the blunt on the bus, and then I have videos of us together from somebody else's point of view. Like, I'm not trying to make nobody out to be a bad
It's
guy.
all
All I
alleged,
want to
y'all.
know is what happened that night, because like I told you on the bus, when I seen you again, I said, how did I get home? You told me I got an Uber myself home. I didn't get no Uber by myself because my phone was dead.
What's the message that I had put out? Because after I didn't put it out, I sent it to the people that I
Shout out to Flakko. Bringing all these clips together. No cap.
Because I'm like, why won't nobody get back to me and try to help me try to figure out what happened? And so
It's the same girl, y'all.
LJ, I sent to WAC 100 because at the end of the day, when you go to business, who do you contact when you have a problem?
The manager, yeah. So you reached out to WAC 100.
I did.
And then was this via Instagram?
But he posted the messages of me texting John, the guy whose hair I braided.
So how did you? Hold on, I'm sorry. My bad.
You're okay. I know it's kind of.
It's nuts. I'm just, y'all see my eyes. This is crazy.
I'm trying to get it to you as much as I can, as much as I remember. Even with all that happening, because I didn't know what happened, I still came back the next day and did EK's hair.
All right, I gotta pause the video. I gotta pause the video. Hold on. So let me get this right. You went back the next day after you alleging that someone on the tour bus did something to you. You can't make this up. I gotta put. You know what I mean? I gotta hit one of these. Make it make sense. Back to the video.
To the night where you woke up the next morning. So you remember going into a dark room. The last person you remember is a DJ. You find yourself at home the next morning, and you have your shorts on, but one of your legs for your underwear are off.
Yes.
Okay. Are you experiencing any symptoms that you have had any type of intercourse? Had you feel anything that you've been penetrating?
My coochie did feel
Why she had to say coochie?
And
you could have just said something else, mamas. But
and
your story.
I can imagine. I don't know but
no, like an Indian burn on your arm.
Here's the crazy part, okay? She apparently got cracked by multiple men on the tour bus. First off, who raised you? Where's your father?
You see, that's what I was going to say. I'm like, if that's the same girl, y'all, she really looked wild. Like, how many niggas did she get cracked by? I can't even say she. You know what I mean? You gonna look your best after you get cracked. So I've had times where I looked crazy too. I ain't judging. Let Flakko tell it, y'all. Let Flakko tell it.
But here's where it gets crazy. Once she began to go public with the I don't remember script, one of the dudes posted an audio of her. Of course,
2026, best decision he ever fucking made in his life. Shout out.
New timeline and the new.
Yeah, this the part. So you gonna consent on, and you laughing, you keying, and you can't make this shit up. You can't make. She was just like, you know what? I'm in this tour bus, like 4 or 5 or 6 people about to crack me, and she's saying, "I got this." One more time, say I hear it, bro. That's nothing to me. We lost the plot, y'all. We've lost the fucking plot. And that's what kills me. So while we here, I just want y'all to know this is all alleged, you know what I mean? And she's doing interviews herself. Y'all seen her in the interview here. My thing is, you got in a relationship for 11 years, you on a tour bus, now you just got cracked by multiple people, and you got a video about audio, allegedly, of you laughing and saying, oh, well, you know, I kind of want to get cracked. It's kind of weird times, man. Kind of weird times. Let's just get back to it. Enough of me. Enough of me. It's nuts. It's fucking nuts.
On a Saturday, she then dropped a video where she says she's gonna stop speaking until she can gather all the evidence and get her story straight. My thing is, why would you need to get your story straight if you're telling the truth?
Let me make one thing clear. This will be the only video that you guys
Was this the same girl?
talking about this until I get all the evidence that I need. Since there are some spots in the story, you know, that don't line up, it don't make sense to me either. So until then, respectfully, please stop DMing me about the situation. Please stop asking me for interviews because I'm not doing them. I'm not doing none of it until I get everything that I need to. And then when stuff does hit the fan, motherfuckers are gonna owe me a big apology because motherfuckers are lying and misconstruing everything that I'm saying.
Yo, Leah, I honestly hope you find the justice that you need, because just the way the clips adding up and the evidence adding up against you, it's not. It's looking a little crazy. Your hair though is on point. I want you to find peace within the situation. I'm not here to judge in this video. I'm just watching and wow, y'all going on Blueface tour bus. As long as y'all consenting, you dig.
The reason why she had to take a break to get her story straight is because that audio gave us a timeline of exactly what her accusations are. That audio is from Saturday. So on Saturday, and she was kind of forced to admit this because the audio is out there, she was forced to admit that on Saturday, she consented to intercourse with somebody on the bus. She claims, right, and once the audio got out there and once other things came into play, her story switched up. She now started saying that somebody grabbed her vagina without her consent, even though she claims she don't remember nothing that took place the night before. So what happened is Saturday she gave consent. Friday she claimed the incident happened. So that would mean on Friday she claimed that she blacked out, and when she woke up, you know, she was hurting, she was sore. It felt like she had gotten like penetrated. It hurt her really bad. So she woke up Saturday morning in pain, hurting really bad, feeling like a burn, excruciating pain, thinking she got raped.
That's a bad night. That's more than a bad night. That's a charge that you're alleging. And as we go on to see rappers, entertainers, and these people that make themselves vulnerable, or, you know, I don't want to victim shame. I just want to be transparent. So when we get in these promises with these, these situations that make you feel like you got to act like a different person or act out of your character, I just think it's best to leave, man. Because you don't want to end up on a tour bus and then your man finding out after 11 years you got slutted out and cracked. And then FMI got to hit you with the fire sound effect. And then bananas coming every bit. Random fucking bananas, because this shit is bananas.
Then she went back to the tour bus and consented to intercourse with somebody else from the tour bus. I don't know too many grape victims who is getting graped, waking up in excruciating pain, going back to the location of the grape, and then consenting willingly to intercourse with another person.
You see? Nah, it's happening. It's happening. I feel it. We're going to try another one. You went back to get cracked by more individuals. The next day in your timeline.
I got this.
Bananas.
That she has no type of prior history or relationship with at all. To me, that is crazy. That story itself is crazy. And I think hopped on the phone with Wack 100, and Wack kind of confronted her.
And you got on the phone with Wack.
Yo, does that make sense to you? You claim you were great. You claim you woke up in so much pain that you just knew that you were penetrated, right, against your will. But then you go back to the location in which you got penetrated and then like consented to intercourse with somebody else. How does that make sense?
Try a whole world of delicious Dunkin' refreshers.
Get him clapped multiply by just
Sorry to interrupt.
The whole tour bus is nuts enough.
The shooter who murdered.
But then you're gonna have to go home and then explain this to your peoples because it's all on the internet. I don't know if people really think about when they get home to their peoples, like it's not gonna affect them, but shit. Yeah. Niggas seen Aaliyah and they was just like, next. Niggas say, you finished? Hold on. Then after that,
a few moments later,
the last man finished up. I don't want that for anybody's daughter. Yeah. Aaliyah got it going on though. You know what I mean? As far as the looks wise. She got on the phone with Wack. See, I know.
He said he never told you to get consent. Did you go do your rape kit?
Well, I didn't get consent for him to grab my.
Did you go do your rape kit?
I went to get my STD tested because.
Why you didn't go do the rape? Oh, that's why. Got it. You was my daughter, respectfully. My daughter be 22. Guess what? I be mad as a mother. Man, I with you. You're asking people what happened.
I don't have any biological kids, but I got kids, you feel me?
That's crazy.
Sons. But if I had a daughter, this whoa.
Would you call your daughter a liar to her face?
If a mother recording of her give me consent, I say you little lying, little hope my face. You loose.
You know what? And you know what comes behind it too? What bothers me, like truthfully, what comes behind, you know, if females lie or if dudes lie on their body, what comes behind it is people getting harmed. Like you tell your brother, we seen recently 2 brothers get clapped. I mean, the other day, just protecting their sister. So it's like, you know, if she's a legend, she should go to the cops and not, you know, the media, so she don't got to collect no information. Just because the gooses ain't adding up. It ain't.
To the person I know I had sex with.
After you get raped, you go give it. So let me get this right. No, your friend. Your friend that's there. Does that make sense? Listen, friend, somebody rapes you on Friday. I'm just throwing days out there.
Damn.
Somebody rapes you on Friday. You wake up Saturday morning, you come back Saturday night and give it consent to on the same bus, friend. How does that sound, friend? For real though.
I'll tell you how it sounds. Honestly, I'll tell you how it sounds. You can't make it up. You can't make this up, man. You put me on the thing, man. You can't make this up. That's how it fucking sounds. I'm just trying to show y'all.
The day before, you say you come back
And
to the same place the next day. Friend, how does that sound, friend? Friend, how does that sound? You knew that something happened. You said your sword. You don't go back to the same place smiling. You go back with your brothers, your uncles.
see, and that's what I was saying, the crash out. Now, I'm not going to show the whole clip. If y'all liking what y'all seeing here, of course, y'all just follow the channel and tap in. My name is DJ FMI. These Blueface allegations, of course, against his entourage. And I'm going to check y'all later on the next video.